We've got incredible news about a new Warbond token just announced by the developers. On top of that, a Helldiver has discovered a new attachment. I'll go over a strange bug that's been popping up lately, and not only that, I'll cover even more. If you enjoy the content, please show some love by hitting the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Let's jump right in. Alrighty, Helldivers, the developers have announced there's a new Warbond token that will be arriving soon. We can see a post from the official Helldivers 2 media account, and they had this to say. Helldivers, we've been listening to our community, and we're here to let you know of an upcoming update to the Helldivers 2 editions. We're introducing the Warbond token. It will allow players who purchase the Helldivers 2 Super Citizen Edition or Helldivers 2 Super Citizen Edition upgrade to unlock any premium Warbond released in Helldivers 2. The Warbond token will replace the Stilled Veteran Warbond within both special editions. We will be introducing the new token into these two editions on August 26, 2025. Read more in the link in our bio. Now that's amazing. They're finally doing this. I recall last year they discussed how they had plans to introduce this, and now it's finally here. With that said, let's go ahead and check out the Helldivers 2 Steam page because we've got more information about what's going on, including a questions and answers section. The first one we can disregard since we already know what the token does. The second question is basically, why are they doing this? The main reason is that they noticed from support tickets that several players ended up accidentally double purchasing the Stilled Veterans Warbond in-game and the Super Citizens Edition. They never wanted players to buy things twice, and what's funny about this, I've done it as well. I double purchased, and the developers were kind enough to drop 1,000 super credits on my account. I actually made a video about that a year ago explaining how you can receive 1,000 super credits instead of the Warbond if you have double purchased. Anyway, the third question is, can I purchase a Warbond token? By itself, they stated here that there are no plans for the Warbond token to exist as a standalone product. However, players will still be able to access any premium Warbond and can purchase it. So, what about upgrading now? Should you do it? The answer to that is no, you absolutely should not do it. It's not a great idea to do that now. The reason why is they've stated this right here and wrote, the update will happen August 26, 2025. If you own a Helldivers 2 Standard Edition and have bought Stilled Veterans Warbond already, then we recommend waiting until August to purchase the Super Citizens Edition upgrade. You will be able to choose to unlock a different Warbond from Stilled Veterans. Cool. Now, do you need to do anything? They've provided 4 bulletin points to clarify this. First, if you already own the Super Citizens Edition, you don't need to do anything at all. Second, if you own the Helldivers 2 Standard Edition and have bought the Stilled Veterans Warbond, they recommend waiting until August. The third point is that if you own the Standard Edition for Helldivers 2 and haven't bought the Stilled Veterans Warbond, they recommend considering the Super Citizen Edition upgrade. You can buy it now to get the Stilled Veterans Warbond, or wait until August and choose any of the premium Warbonds currently available. Lastly, if you don't own any editions of Helldivers 2, they suggest purchasing it as soon as possible, or there's a risk of you being reported to high command. That's funny, so yeah, that's what you'll need to do if any of these apply to you. Finally, we've got the last 2 questions. How will the Warbond token appear in the game? The devs wrote, after purchasing the updated Super Citizens Edition or Super Citizens Edition upgrade post 26 August, the Warbond token will be granted to your Helldivers 2 account after you log into the game for the first time and reach the ship hub. To check if you have a Warbond token in your inventory, open the game menu and select any premium Warbond. If the button in the bottom right says claim premium Warbond instead of buy premium Warbond, the token is available. To use the token, click claim premium Warbond. A confirm purchase prompt will appear. Confirm it to unlock the selected premium Warbond. And you can tell right here, this is what the in-game confirmation looks like. But yeah, there's basically a way to confirm the purchase, and it asks you if you want to use your Warbond token to unlock whichever Warbond it is. For example, this one is Borderline Justice. And the last question is, what will the options look like and you can see all of them right here. There's Standard Edition, Super Citizens Edition, and Helldivers 2 Super Citizens Upgrade. And there you go. That's all you need to know about the new Warbond Token. Moving along, tomorrow the Helldivers 2 developers are going to be streaming. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest, and they have mentioned some things right here. It says, attention, Super Earth High Command have scheduled a live stream announcement tomorrow at 3 p.m. CET, 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. ET. Super citizens have approved to pause work activities during viewing. The pause will be unpaid. And you can tell the live streaming banner is right there. So, interesting. What will happen tomorrow? Who knows? Hopefully there's some really exciting news. And if there is, I plan to let you all know what's going on. I plan to give you a nice video tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for the upcoming video. Continuing on, we have a Helldiver named United Ad 9563 that posted this and said, a new weapon grip, ? I recently discovered a little something. We have an angled foregrip, but it's unclear whether it will be available for use in the future. For now, we can only see it on display. Now, the thing about this, we've already got an angled foregrip. It's already in the game for the Liberator. We actually can see it right here as I can show you. However, I believe this is a different foregrip. It's going to be something completely different that's going to enhance either, maybe ergonomics, accuracy, who knows. But yeah, that's a good eye right there that this Helldiver has, because I didn't even notice it, which is strange. So yeah, that's really cool. If you haven't noticed it as well, then there you go. That's some new information there. We do know, about what, a week or two ago. Actually, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. Nevertheless, there's a post from Pilistad that I've talked about in the past where he discussed how the developers didn't have enough time to release more attachments. And that's exactly what this probably indicates. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that information. Let's now go over an incredible bug that's been occurring lately with the automaton factory striders. You may have noticed they now fly around and explode after being defeated, which I believe is a bug since they didn't fly away previously. Maybe they did, but it was rare. And there's no mentions of this in the patch notes or in the known issues. If you haven't seen it yet, here's a clip from Stevrog, a member of the Glitch Unlimited Discord, who posted this video. We can see it gets launched forward, hurtling ahead before it explodes. There have been several instances of this on Reddit, and I'll showcase a few more examples. I doubt we'll see a Jet Brigade factory strider, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Can you imagine a flying factory strider? I can, and it sounds super terrifying. On an unrelated note regarding Helldivers 2, let's shift to a broader gaming topic. What I'm about to bring up next concerns gaming in general. There's been an incredible petition circulating called Stop Destroying Games, and it's open only to those who live in Europe to sign. If you're wondering what the petition is about, it aims to preserve games and prevent gaming studios from just simply shutting them down, rendering them unplayable basically. A great example is The Crew, which was recently shut down, leaving players who owned it unable to play, a situation that's far from ideal. I recall receiving games like Spyro, The Simpsons Hit and Run, or even Crash Bandicoot as a child. I could play those games forever without worries. So that's exactly what this petition aims to do, keeping games alive for ages to come. I think it's a fantastic petition that deserves to be accepted worldwide, even in America. Who knows, if it passes in Europe, there's a strong chance it'll draw attention in America, potentially leading to some significant changes. Currently, as of making this video, we can see the petition has 770,259 signatures. If it reaches 1 million signatures before July 31st, that should be enough to bring about some huge changes for gaming, at least in Europe. However, as I've said, it could also motivate America to follow suit. If you live in Europe, I urge you to check the petition and perhaps even sign it to make a difference for gaming. Again, I think it's an incredible petition that will be a game changer. No pun intended, by the way. and it's going to be amazing to see where this journey takes us from here. If you have any opinions about this or thoughts in general, be sure to post a comment below to let me know your response to this situation at hand. Next up, I've got great news about the recent Save the Children fundraiser hosted by Freedom Alliance. They've managed to inspire many Helldivers and citizens to donate money to help those in need. I was recently asked if I had donated, and since I've mentioned this before in a previous video, I hope this is the last time, but I'll say it again, yes I have. I certainly didn't have the money to spare. I donated $260, but I think it's an amazing cause. To be fair, anything can happen in life, so if I can help bring about a small change while I'm still alive, I'll be more than happy to do it. I also wanted to share that I occasionally create mods, and any points I receive from that I use to donate to the Make-A-Wish program. I could use those points for money or a game, but instead I recently used them to make a donation, and I do that often whenever I get points. I'm truly grateful for those of you who watch my channel or support my mods and whatnot by, downloading them, and without you, I wouldn't be able to donate or help anyone out. Technically, it's not just me helping, it's you as well, since you take the time out of your day to watch my videos, so thank you so much. Lastly, we've got the top 3 comments about Helldivers 2. The first one is Sherlock Smoke. I really hope the new MO is going to be around automaton megacities. The new jetpack enemies were awesome, but to see cities released on the bot front as well will be the cherry on top. Yeah, absolutely, and can you imagine them just completely changing the entire megacity, possibly changing a skyscraper into some sort of huge fabricator? That would be insane. It ends up spitting out a bunch of, I don't know, factory striders. That would be incredible. The second top comment is by Calvin Gaster. Shout out to you. I believe I've seen you comment before. You said, "The spear is broken." Oh, so we're back to normal then. It's funny because, yeah, the spear was broken about, a year ago? About halfway through the year. Yeah, it is broken again, essentially. And it's incredible to see we're back to how things were. The third and final top comment is by Kmpona. I've actually seen your comment before as well in the past, and you said, "I keep getting stuck in my anti-tank emplacements and mech suits. Can't fire the weapons, and the only way out is either by S or having a teammate." Yeah, I've experienced the same thing. I thought the emplacement bug was fixed, but I guess not. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, consider tapping the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you haven't already. I appreciate everyone from subscribers, members, and even you Helldivers out there that are lurking on the channel. Consider subscribing. I appreciate you guys a lot. So yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.